Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Jent Watches. Today we're going to be continuing with One Piece. This is going to be episodes 44 and 45. We're getting up to that 50 mark. That's a pretty significant marker for me, I would say, the 50 mark, because that means I would be like 5% of the way through the series then, right? I think there's 1,000 and I don't know, there's probably like 1,020 episodes right now or something. Or maybe like 1,080, I don't even know. Doesn't matter. There's the 1,000 marks are what I'm aiming for. So we will be about 5% through it by the time we get to episode 50. So yeah, I'm excited to just hit that milestone. But yeah, we just finished, I believe, the Arlong Park arc. I believe we're finished. If we're not, then, you know, color me surprised. But I think we're basically, if we're not finished, it'll definitely wrap up in this episode. There's no way to continue it. But no, since they were like, there was the whole, you know, the Marines got away and then they, you know, put out a bounty on us and stuff. Yeah, I think we're done. So what I'm expecting from this first episode, number 44, is a little bit of nothing. I feel like in between the arcs, there might be a little bit of nothing, like some, not filler stuff, but, you know, padding the time a little bit or setting up little things slowly to be able to get us to the exciting stuff. So I think the next couple episodes maybe are just gonna be like just casual episodes, and maybe I'll treat them casually, who knows. Anyway, let's get into this. This is gonna be episode 44. Please make sure to support the video as best you can, and of course go to my Patreon account if you want full length and early access to these videos. You can get to the next 4 episodes on my Patreon right now. Go check it out. Anyway, let's get into this episode 44. The fact that they're recapping makes me think maybe we're not done this arc, but I think we are. Oh, I should be doing the Rubik's Cube. Where is it? Oh, that's the title. Okay, no, I didn't do it in time. I didn't even get it like mixed properly in time. Aww. Okay, I think this is just a little epilogue. We're probably gonna get like 10 minutes of this and then they get on the sea, maybe? Or maybe it'll be the full episode. I mean, surely everyone's okay with this. He just saved the town. Ah! There was a guy holding meat behind you. You could steal it off him. We do need a doctor. Musician comes first? Aw, at least she can be happy here. She's satisfied. I don't think so. Really? I think if she really wanted to. That's a good point. Oh, it's so good to see Nami happy again. I need a Nami figure on my big shelf of figures that I don't have any room in. He has so much meat. Man, that's the part about Luffy I get. I love steak, beef, chicken. Yeah, he deserves some of the credit. He actually did take out one of them. That's a mean thing to say. That's a lot of maturing that you've had to do, kid. Oh, the tattoo, right. Oh.
ナミ
Oh.
マジか。何よそれ。何ってこれ？どうってことないじゃん。こんなの考えたもん。ナミと一緒だね。
Oh, that's why she has the full arm sleeve. Oh my god. That's
ねえドクター。
that's so sweet.
これ。
I mean, he's a doctor, not a tattoo artist. A conversation between Gen
誰か
and
死んだのか？
Luffy?
それはどうも。この度は
Conveniences.
ごちそうさまでした。
お前たちがナミの笑顔を奪うようなことがあったら
Oh, don't worry.
お前を
You
殺
can
しに行くぞ。
you can trust Luffy on that.
わかったな。
わかった。
You saw how hard he fought for Nami right now. Yeah, this is gonna be a full epilogue episode, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. What's she leaving behind? The money? Oh, is it that what it is?
辛いことがあったって笑ってられる強い女の子になるんだ。そしたら
Oh, what a sweet family. It's so sad that they were split up so early. Wow. Wow. That was a nice panning shot. Hi, Belmare. One final goodbye.
私ね、この島を出ようと思ってるの。
Look how happy she is. Oh my
心配いらない
god.
わ。それが夢だったんだから。
Belmare would be proud. Oh.
行くね。
Oh. That's adorable. But if I were Nami, I would be like, oh my god, ghosts exist.
食料も結構もらったし。
Okay, so the town gave him more supplies.
何日もいなかったけどよ。
You guys staying behind?
あしらはまた本業の賞金稼ぎに戻りやす。ここでお別れですけど。
Okay, see ya.
またどこかで会える日を楽しみにしてます。
You guys were pretty good for a few jokes and one or two cool moments.
ナミさんはどうした？
ナミさんが来なきゃ、俺がこの船に乗る意味は 98.7 人。
Honestly, yeah, that's 98% of my reason watching the show, so.
金を全部置いていくだと？あの1億ベリーを。
Yep, okay, she's leaving all the money.
一緒に家に置いてあったわ。いいってさ。あの子一度言い出したら聞かないから。船を出して。
Okay. Reminds me to start the plane in Indiana Jones.
まさか我々に礼も言わせ
That's classic. She doesn't want to get caught up with the goodbyes and them trying to convince her to not leave the money and all that stuff.
いいじゃん別に。あいつが決めることだ。
I love Luffy, just like letting people make their own choices. Oh my god, what a jump. Wow. Huh? Oh. Oh! Oh my god.
みんな元気でね。
So she left them all a bunch of money, but also took all their money.
またいつ裏切ることか。
That's really annoying. Like, I'd rather we keep our money.
やられた。我が妹ながらやってくれるわ。
またそんな入れ墨を入れていきよった。
Uh huh.
何のマークだ？みかんと風車だぞ。
Tangerine and a pinwheel. That's cute.
風車どうしたの？
Aww. Itterashai. Is that why you got the pinwheel, to have her not cry? Oh. Oh, that's why he wears the dumb pinwheel? That's so cute. Oh, great job. Okay, nice. A nice epilogue episode. I think I gaslit myself into thinking that at the end of last episode, they like sailed away or something. Or at least like did a lot of their goodbyes and wrap-ups and stuff, but that totally didn't happen. And so, no, I think in the previous episode they were just celebrating the win, and in this episode we actually got the proper goodbyes and the wrap-ups of the characters. And yeah, it wouldn't have made sense for last episode to be, you know, like for this episode to start with them sailing away. You know, there was a lot unresolved that we had to wrap up. The Oda, whenever I say Oda, I always think that I'm saying the word odor, like body odor, because I don't know how to distinguish that A enough. Oda, always sort of does these like little things that you think are like really dumb, and then they become cute or interesting or whatever after some time. So in this example, it's again having the little pinwheel on his head. I absolutely thought that Oda drew this dude, like drew this army sergeant dude, and then looked at him and went, he's kind of forgettable, but this is an important character. I need people to remember him. I'm going to put a pinwheel on his head. I genuinely thought that's all it would be. And that would have, you know, made sense. For character design, that's a classic thing to do. You need to make the characters recognizable in one way or another, especially if you want them to be remembered. So you give them some sort of defining feature. And with that guy, I mean, he, you know, without the pinwheel, he's pretty, you know, he's already, you know, pretty unique. Like, I probably would remember him, but you can make it, like, definitely remember him by putting the pinwheel on his head. But it works for that, and it also works because he has backstory behind it. He was using it to make Nami smile when she was a kid, and so he just keeps it on because he wants her to keep smiling. So it's very cute. I like that. So Luffy said, musician first, then doctor. Or he was like, we got to get a doctor, and then he went, oh, but we need a musician first. Maybe there's more people between the musician and the doctor, but if we're to just straight up believe that, like, those two are the priority, then yeah, musician and then doctor. So I know, like, some of the characters that end up joining, you know. I know Nico Robin, I know Chopper, I know Brooks. Who else do I know? Like, these are just characters that, you know, I've seen in media a lot. So I just know them. I don't know whom exactly the doctor is. If they have a doctor, I'm sure there's 1,000 episodes. They got to have found a doctor by this point. Because I'm pretty sure the musician would be Brooks or Brook. What's his name? The skeletal dude. That guy I think would be the musician because he, as far as I've seen in the intros and stuff, he plays a guitar, right? By the intros, if you guys don't know, I did OP reactions on my channel, so if you haven't seen those, you can go check them out. This is before I started One Piece. I reacted to all of the openings of One Piece, and people convinced me in the openings to start watching the show. So I wouldn't be watching the show right now if it wasn't for that video, so go check it out. But yeah, I was just thinking about the fact that I don't know which character the doctor is. Anyway, I liked the tattoo. I like that Nami has a new tattoo now that's a pinwheel and a tangerine. And I liked just showing that she didn't like the tattoo when she was a kid. She was like, I've been branded by a pirate. Like, I didn't want this, and now I'm stuck with it for life. And so what's her name? Nojiko got herself a tattoo that was a similar type of thing. It wasn't, you know, Arlong's symbol, but it was just like a bunch of stuff on her arm, just so it's like, hey, I got this just because I wanted to, and now, you know, you don't have to think of your tattoo as a scar that shows that you're one of Arlong's men. You can instead think of it as a connection with your sister, and I think that's adorable. But yeah, anyway, great episode. Let's move on to the next episode and maybe the next arc. Okay, here we go. There's no recap for this episode, right? Yeah. Is Nami a Karen? Yeah, now you earn the money for yourself. I'm glad she's not losing the greediness of her character, because I like that. Grab it, quick! It's probably the next plot point. What? Oh, yeah, okay, alright. Yep, I guess I won't find out what it is, because it's saying it in the title of the show. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Where are we now? Navy, okay. Okay, lots of Navy captains, admirals, I don't know what they're called. Commanders. A Long Creek buggy. Man, look at all this money they could have collected. 30 million berries. Is this arc gonna be like the Navy versus Luffy's crew? Who's this dude? This dude looks like the Attack on Titan commander, you know? What's his name? Shadis? What's it? It's Shad something. Justice. Oh my gosh. We're seeing Kaya? Yes. She's excited. Oh. Oh. I genuinely love Kaya. I really love her. I forgot she was becoming a doctor. I wish they could be our ship's doctor. Oh, is this oh my god, it's, what's his name? What's his name? Kobe, right? Oh, and the other dude in the background. Right? That was the son of the Axe Morgan guy. Oh my god. This is so cool, getting a check-in with all these characters. It really hasn't been that long since we saw this though. I don't know if we need to check in with these characters. Yum. Man, I want some steak really, really badly. Kaya already fell for you off that picture. Oh my god, Usopp and Sanji getting along? I guess because they're both simps in some way. This is really interesting, because surely that's like forever now. Like they're never going to be left alone by bounty hunters, right? We're already at the halfway point. This sounds like Sanji music, is it? No, it's marine music? Ah, this dude. The dude that Sanji made look like a moron, right? What's his name? Iron Fist or something? I can't remember what his name is. Oh, this is a lot of interesting... Oh, there's... Alavida. Glass? Yep, you've met him.
見かけない海賊機だな。俺は海軍本部隊。
Iron Fist full body, that's what it was.
船長はどいつだ。あんな小僧簡単に捕まえられる。
What? You couldn't even take Sanji in a one-on-one fight.
咲いてみせる。
You think you can take Luffy?
違うつの。
Oh my god. Hi.
軍艦のスクラップだ。
いかんな海軍は。
釣れたか。
ああ、いつかの海軍の。
From some time.
ふざけるな。ここで出会ったのが貴様の運の尽きだ。
なんだ、撃つのか。
He's gonna... Luffy can bounce that back.
よし、任せろ。ま
Yeah.
たお願いしてやる。
Wow.
やばいのか。
元海軍本部隊の力をなめるなよ。こうなるや。
Oh my gosh. You're out of your element here, man. Oh! Ow! His hat! Okay, good. Nice.
飯時に喧嘩売るたいい時をしてるじゃねえか。今日はスープの皿はないぜ。
Oh, if he hits you with that
なめるか。
that frying pan, it's probably boiling hot right now. He just finished cooking with it.
なんだありゃ。
貸してみな。
Hawkeye? Oh my god. Is this Shanks?
面白い海賊を見つけたのだが、ふとお前が昔していた話を思い出した。
Oh. Yeah, this is Shanks' crew. I recognize him.
このまま返すわけにゃ。
Huh? What does that mean? Oh, they're just gonna hang out.
するな弱い酒だ。ぐーっとぐーっと。
That's what he meant by he wasn't in the best state. It's not that he was injured, it's that he was just drunk or hungover, rather.
そんな楽しい日に飲まずにいられるかってんだ。
Well, to be fair, technically drinking is kind of a hangover cure. It just like delays the hangover.
何が嬉しいんじゃ。
乾杯だ。
私たちはいよいよグランドラインに近づい
No way.
グランドラインにはこのリバースマウンテンから突入する
You're
しか
nearing the Grand Line?
まっすぐ海突っ切っていけないの。
Guys, it's episode 40 something.
じじいに聞いた話じゃ。
あんたと話してると頭がどうかなりかつての海賊王ゴールド・ロジャーが生まれ、そして処刑された町。
Oh.
行く？
Yeah.
見てみて。
Okay, who's this woman? Hello? Hello? Are we leading into a female antagonist? We know how I feel about women. That episode felt like the biggest reward for, like, you know, viewers of the show possible. I mean, you get, you know, you're 45 episodes into the show, and then they do an episode where they just decide to go, hey, remember all of that stuff that from these 45 episodes, we're gonna pay it all off. Like, we're just gonna give you, like, little hints of what could be to come with these characters, hints of these characters coming back. I mean, they showed so many. They showed Kaya, they showed Kobe, they showed Hawkeye, they showed Iron Fist Boy, Fist Boy, Iron the Fister, they showed Captain Morgan, they showed Kuro, man, they showed Shanks, obviously, Hawkeye, man, I think they even showed more than that, and those are just the ones that I can think of right off the top of my head. But that's awesome that they like went through and just showed us all of these characters and like what they're doing now, and you know, gave us a little update on their location. Like, the only one I think I didn't need was the Barity, the restaurant, because I just think the restaurant arc was like literally just the previous arc. but I mean, obviously the point is, you know, the chef seeing the thing and being like, they're doing well out there, and we're seeing his reaction to it and stuff. That's nice enough. But like in my mind, Sanji left like 3 days ago, you know. So it's like, in my mind, it's not that, you know, much of a change. But anyone before that, absolutely, I definitely want to see their reactions to it. Wow. I like that they established at the very start of this episode, there was a whole thing where, like, the episode started with Nami being a Karen to a bird and was like, this newspaper's so much more expensive, like, it's so annoying. You know what? I'm going to stop buying this paper if you increase the price again or whatever. And I like that. And then, like, Usopp calling her out and being like, you know, you don't have to save up for your town anymore. And she's like, well, now I'm saving up for me. I love that because it's just the author establishing, like, hey, Nami's character, a big part of her character was being greedy, right? And then we found out through her backstory why she was being so greedy. And now we've solved that, so she doesn't have to be greedy anymore. But it's still a very, like, important and fun part of her character that if you strip that away, she might actually just become, like, the hot-headed moral compass and literal compass. When you could have her be the hot-headed literal and moral compass as well as the greed monster, you know. And I think it's a good, I just kicked over a bucket of M&Ms. I think it's a good choice to keep that greed part of her character in there. I think that's great. I loved seeing Kaya again. I love Kaya. I know some people consider the Kaya arc to be one of the, you know, the worst arcs, at least the worst early arc. I get it that, you know, in some ways it's like the Kuro, you know, battle and lead up and stuff. It was like it just took place on a ramp and there wasn't much going on there and stuff. Like I understand that there are some problems with that arc, but man, Kaya, I just love Kaya. And it's like there's nothing. I don't think she's an incredibly well-written character or anything. Sometimes I'll say, oh, I really love this character because they're an amazingly written character in my mind. I think there are a lot of characters like that, like Nobita from Jujutsu Kaisen. This character, I love her, and not just because she's cute. She is cute. She keeps falling over. She is cute, but I love her mostly because she's an incredibly well-written character. I feel like this character is just really, really well done, and she's like a nice mix of, like, you know, you know, the common female person in a shonen, as well as being, you know, a kind of subversion of that trope, and like none of it feels derivative. It's really nice. So like that's an example of a character that I really love, like a female character that I really love, because she's cute and because I think she's really well written. Kaya, I purely think she's cute, right? Like, but cute, like not just visually, but like on the inside too. Her personality and her love and respect for Usopp is very cute, and I just love that sort of stuff. And so, yeah, I don't have many reasons to like her. I just do. About the bounty system, I remember someone commenting about the bounty system. This isn't a question. I started phrasing this as if it was a question, but I'm not going to ask any questions, I don't think. I'm just going to talk about it. The bounty system, I remember someone talking about it in my comments in one of the early One Piece episodes. And it's interesting. I really like it. It's like, I mean, it's just bounties. There's no real like special system at play, but just the, you know, the fact that this is to show how, you know, well known and how powerful these characters are in relation to one another. And it's like the more Luffy beats, I assume the more his bounty's gonna go up. So he's starting right now at 30 million, which is a high bounty. That was higher than, you know, Krieg's and I was gonna say Morgan's, but he wouldn't have had a bounty. It was Krieg, it was Arlong, and who would the other one have been? Was it Kuro? But Kuro wasn't. It might have been Kuro, but he wasn't caught. So would they even know he was defeated? I don't know, actually. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, so I like the idea of that bounty that keeps going up. Now, they're apparently heading into the Grand Line. I have thought to myself that I don't expect them to get to the Grand Line for hundreds of episodes. Okay, that's just in my mind. That's the expectations I'm setting. I felt like the Grand Line wasn't ages away. But as I was saying, like, oh, we're almost there, I started to think about it. It does kind of make sense if most of the show takes place in the Grand Line. Because I'm sure within the Grand Line, there's a hell of a lot in there. So maybe it will, or maybe they'll go on the Grand Line, do some stuff, and then they have to leave for some reason. They have to go get something else. I don't know. But I'm very curious to see. I loved this episode. I'm going to end this video here. These were some really good episodes, both these episodes. I really liked them. Both of these episodes were very rewarding for different reasons. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to support the video, like it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. There's so much on there, you can go check it out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.